Welcome everyone to ACE Weekly. My name is Avalala and I teach persons the skills that they can use to create their own earning opportunities. Welcome to another live session on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. So make sure that you are on live so that you can ask any questions that are done during the presentation. So let me know who is here live. So I see that I have Faith. I see I have Colleen. Not sure if you're still here, but I see that Colleen commented that she was here, ready and waiting. So not sure if you're still here. And also Faith was saying that she's waiting too. Hi, Viveth. So let me know. Let me know who is here and ready for the session. Now, remember, I am live on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel and my Facebook group, all with the same name, Ace It with Ava. So are you ready to ace it with Ava? Let me know in the comments below. So if you want to be part of the email reminders that go out an hour before and 15 minutes before the session, you can just email me at aceitwithava@gmail.com so that you can get an email reminder so that you're notified when I go or when I'm going to go live, so you can tune into the session so that you're not missing anything. Some people like to be live so that they can ask any questions that they have. Even if you ask questions after the session, I will see them in the comments and I'm able to answer. Let me just share my screen just to show you how to do some things that I want you to take note of. All right, so here is my YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, Ace It with Ava. There are so many videos here on the channel that you can go through. I have an Ace This series that goes through so many different things that you don't know that you need in your life right now. Just teaching you how to do different things. So you can check out my YouTube channel and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're notified when videos are posted there. And also just interact with the videos. Don't just watch it. Like the video, comment on it, and you can also share it with anyone you think will benefit from the session. Also, I have my Facebook, my page that you can also like to make sure that you're notified. But some people don't know that with a Facebook page, there are certain settings that you need to check to make sure that people are notified when you go live. So there are 3 dots right here, whether they're vertical or horizontal. These are options. So always note that whatever device you're using, these are options. And click on this, and there's an area that says follow settings. So when you click on this, you'll see some things here. So where you see posts, make sure that you have it on standard, which you'll be notified when posts are made. For video, when I post a video, make sure you have it on all notifications so you know when I post a video. Sorry. And then for live, make sure you have it on all notifications so you are notified whenever I go live. All right, so make sure you do all of that and then click update to register any changes that you make. I also have a Facebook group, free to join the group. Come on in, be part of the Ace It with Ava family so that you can see any content that's posted there. So request to join the group and answer whatever questions are asked there. So I just want everybody to see the areas where I am that you can check me out and just keep in touch. All right, so hi Rikia, always mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. Hi Licia. All right, so we are ready to get started. I was just giving persons a few more minutes to join so that they don't miss any of the session. All right, so hi Kerry. Hi Kerry. So in tonight's session, if you are part of the mailing list, as I said earlier, if you want to be a part of the mailing list so that you get reminders, just email me at acewithava@gmail.com so that you can get email reminders. So tonight I am going to be looking on, what was the email about? Using a VPN to get around geo-blocking. Now there may be 2 terms here that you have no idea what they mean. VPN and also geo-blocking. What are these things all about? VPN and geo-blocking. So that's what we're going to be discussing in the session now. All right. So the first thing here, what is geo-blocking? So note that I'm not seeing the comments at the moment. So if you're commenting, I'm not seeing it, but you can still comment and I will stop the screen share and address the comments. So geo-blocking. We have experienced this, but you may not know what the official term was. So geo-blocking is a practice of restricting access to internet content based on your location. And I'm here in sunny Jamaica, and I've experienced this many times when I want to go on a particular website, and you know that message that comes up. This content is not available in your region. Who knows that? Who has ever seen that? You want to click on some sort of video or a website and it says this content is not available in your region. So online media companies such as Netflix, subscription plans like Amazon Prime, they use geo-blocking to comply with licensing deals among media properties, certain countries' legal systems, or other agreements and regulations. So they have certain commitments that certain things will not be shown in particular countries. So that's why some of those streaming areas may geo-block. But geo-blocking may also be done if the country deems that certain websites are promoting activities that are not illegal or are not legal. For instance, online gambling. So how exactly does it work? You're wondering, how do they know I am from this country and not from that country? I'm on the internet. How do they know where I am or who I am or whatever? Not who you are, but where you are. So how does it actually work? So geo-blocking works by using tracking and geolocation technology to identify something called an IP address. That's short for Internet Protocol. I'm sure some of you have always heard the term IP address and not know what this is all about. So your IP address is like a home address, and it is usually a string of numbers, usually like 3 numbers and then a dot, then 3 more numbers and a dot, and so on. All right. So it indicates your general location. So that's how they're identifying you. So if your IP address is connected to a region or country where a particular site's content should be blocked, then geo-blocking is activated and you can't access that site. As I said, who has experienced not being able to access a site because of your location? So unlike a home address, your device's IP address changes depending on your ISP. That's called Internet Service Provider, and your location. So your IP address is given to you by your ISP, and geographic information is included in that IP address. So depending on your IP address, certain geo restrictions may apply. So examples of geo-blocking. So I'm just going to be looking on some sites you may know very well that practice geo-blocking. Good old Netflix and chill. All right, so Netflix is available in over 190 countries, and each country's Netflix library is different. So if you're in the US, as opposed to maybe another country, the lineup, the type of videos, type of TV series and movies that you have access to are different, and not just due to the selection of the locally produced content. So copyright holders of the TV series and movies shown on Netflix have licenses agreement with Netflix, giving the platform permission to stream in certain countries. So there are certain countries they cannot stream in. So a show that's available in US is not available somewhere else. For instance, they're giving an example of France. Parlez-vous français? I can't speak French, sorry. All right, so Amazon Prime is another one. So if you have a subscription here, geo-blocking takes effect here as well. So in addition to geo-blocking its streaming content, Amazon Prime blocks access to other services depending on your location. Games, ebooks, software, audiobook, and other digital content can also be subject to the same licensing and copyright restrictions as TV and movies. So like Netflix, Amazon Prime also blocks some known VPN IPs from accessing content available in another country. So another one is good old YouTube. Have you ever been on YouTube and see this message come up? I'll soon show you the message. So on YouTube, you have content uploaders. They can define their own region restrictions if they own the content. So copyright owners are free to file a copyright claim on unauthorized video uploads on YouTube. Many videos can be region restricted or taken down altogether due to a copyright claim made by the original owner. So geo-blocking is very common on YouTube when clips of movies, music videos, or sports highlights are uploaded by fans rather than the content's original owners. Enforcing copyright claims by removing or restricting content protects both YouTube and users from legal claims later on. Who knows this message right here? Bam! I've experienced this many times. Video unavailable. You know it? And they tell you that it's not available in your country. Uploader has not made this video available in your country. I've experienced this. So live sports, so there may be some sporting events that based on where you are, you won't be able to see it. So how would you go about bypassing geo-blocking? How do you bypass it? How do you get through it? Get to access the content you want. All right, so there's something called a VPN. But before I look on that, let me just head on over and see if anyone has been writing any questions. All right, so hi, who has just joined? So hi, Lakeisha. Hi, Rafisha. We have the Shishas here. And Lakeisha is letting us know Hulu and Stars. Yes, definitely Hulu is one of those. JC Penny is a tough one. They're extremely good on blocking. Kerry, are you doing some shopping? Are you doing some online shopping? All right, so Lakeisha is saying that YouTube has an option to download or donate to persons who own the video when a VPN is turned on. Yes. Okay, so Colleen is asking, do they geo-block on IG as well? They can geo-block on anything, any kind of streaming content, you can be geo-blocked there. So we're going to be looking on a VPN. Now note that VPNs are not foolproof. You may have some websites that you are still not able to access using a VPN. There are a lot of websites that know that you're using a VPN and still block you. So don't think that because you're using a VPN, everything is all right and you can get through and everything is okay. Especially if you're using a free one as well, you may have limitations. But know that there are some websites that you can get access to with a free VPN. And it's not illegal to use a VPN. People are fearful and say, oh my gosh, I'm doing something illegal. Using a VPN isn't illegal. There may be some sites that they pick up that you're using a VPN and they let you know you're using a VPN and they ask you to turn it off. Of course, if you turn it off, you can't access anything, but it's not illegal. You're not going to get locked up by using a VPN. So let's go back to the presentation. So remember, put any questions that you have or comments in the comment area and I'll get them answered. So here we are. So VPN. So a VPN, I'm sure you've heard the term, but not maybe know what it stood for. So virtual private network. Please note, VPNs can be used for many other things. I am only referring to bypassing geo-blocking. So I'm not saying this is the only use of it. This is what I am talking about. This one use. So it has many uses. All right. So I don't want to hear anybody saying, but it can be used for this. Yes, it has many uses, but I'm only referring to geo-blocking. So a VPN, virtual private network, masks your IP address and encrypts your connection to ensure your data stays private. So by routing your traffic through a server in another part of the world, VPNs can help you bypass geo-blocks and other content restrictions. So what it's doing is basically cloaking, masking your local IP address and making it appear as if you are logging in from a particular country. And I'll soon show you what that's all about. So VPNs are safe and secure, and you can stream your favorite shows, shop for better deals, right, Kerry? Also, you are simply able to enjoy private browsing experience. So VPNs are easy to set up. There are many benefits of using it, and one of them is the ability to bypass geo-blocking. So remember, I tell you that there are a lot of reasons, but I'm only focusing on bypassing geo-blocking. So this is a free VPN that I've used, and I found that it, for the most part, if there's another free VPN that doesn't allow me to access the website, this one does. But before I even look at this particular VPN, some of you may be wondering, then why do we need VPNs? Why do we, as a freelancer, an online freelancer, why would I need a VPN? No, there's some jobs that you may get that require you to access a particular website. And if that website is not available because of your location, you have just lost that opportunity to complete a job, hence not be paid. So as an online freelancer, a VPN tool has to be in your arsenal of online tools. You must have a free one, or if you want to do some more research and find paid ones, you can do so as well. This particular one is also available on the Android app, so you can check it out there as well. So you may need to access certain areas, certain websites, a video. As a transcriber, you may get a video to transcribe and you can't access this video because the video is not available in your location. You have a problem. So you realize that you have lost the opportunity to get that job because you're unable to access the site. So this free VPN is called Psiphon. Have you ever heard of it? It's free. So where other VPNs can't connect, Psiphon definitely will find a way. Free to connect. Psiphon is an open source application built on leading edge, research driven security and network technologies. So this is a VPN that you would have to actually download onto your computer. It's not an online tool by itself. You have to install it. You have to download an executable file, an exe. It's a safe exe file onto your computer. So where do you go to get it? This particular website here. So let's click on it and see where it takes us. So here it is in this colorful looking area right here. Psiphon, access to entire internet, secure and high performance. Psiphon provides open access to the uncensored internet for millions of people around the world with 150 million plus downloads. That's a lot. We need to turn those into dollars, right? So you can check out and read everything that it has here, but to actually download it, you'd have to go to Get Psiphon and then look and see what option suits you. So if you're using a Windows computer, which most persons do, you will download this one that says direct downloads, and you would download Psiphon for Windows. All right. So, and I don't know who still has Windows XP or Vista, but they have this option available for you if you need that. So once you download it, it will actually download as an executable file. Let me just show you an example. This is down here, right here at the bottom left. This is what an executable file looks like. It has a .exe. A lot of times these types of files are not safe. So you really have to be aware of using the internet and know safe files from unsafe files. You know, unfortunately, you don't want to find out an unsafe file by having your computer wiped by a virus. You don't want that. But this file is a safe one and you can open it. The reason I'm telling you is that sometimes exe files, based on how your virus checker may be set up, it may say that this file is not safe. All right. So, and basically at your own risk, I'm recommending a tool I use. You decide if you want to use it, right? So don't come for me if this crashes your computer. It's not going to. I'm just letting you know that anything that you venture out onto with the internet, always do so with caution. So that is the VPN Psiphon. So let's go back over here. So how are you going to use Psiphon? Now with any VPN, you first sign into the VPN or open the VPN before you try to access the website or the area that has the blocked content. So you would open the application, that's the VPN I'm talking about. Then in the case of Psiphon, it's going to try to connect. So the easiest thing is to stop it from connecting. Then you are going to choose the country that you want to seem as if you're connecting from. And then you will visit the website you're previously geo-blocked from, and you should be able to access because the VPN is on. So let me head on over and check to see any other comments. All right, so let's check. All right, so Lakeisha has used Avast, yes, for a while, but it still wasn't good enough. So you switched to ExpressVPN. I know that one, and it has been great so far. Yes, I know ExpressVPN. I try logging in to client's email at system at times, and it doesn't go through. It works when I turn my VPN on. Yes, definitely. And Sherika is using Avast as well. That's a good one too. And you say you stopped using it a while back. All right. So there are many different VPNs out there. You can check out those that they're talking about. Avast is good. ExpressVPN is good as well. Kerry's asking, is it possible to use more than one VPN even for shopping? Well, if you have a VPN that is able to open your shopping website, by all means, turn that one on, but don't have multiple VPNs on at the same time. That wouldn't be good. All right. So I have Facebook users saying, hi, Ava. So remember, I'm using the StreamYard app. So if you have, chances are you're commenting from my Facebook group. So I'm not knowing the name that's coming up. So just let me know who is saying hello. So if you have found the content that has been shared so far useful, like up, love up, share up, comment up the video right now. I'm waiting for you to like. You can love, you have the love button. You can laugh if you want to laugh. And you can share this video with anyone that you think will benefit from it. All right. So Denise, hi Denise, hi Denise. And we have Charlotte, hi Charlotte. So this is new to me. So thanks for the information. Yes, a VPN in your online tool arsenal. As online freelancers, we have to have a toolkit. Who has a toolkit here? Do you guys have a toolkit? Did you know that all your tools that you use online for your various services are in your toolbox? You have to have your toolbox equipped with the tools you need to carry out your various tasks. Whether it's a free toolbox, a toolbox box filled with free tools or paid tools. At some point in time, you have to invest in your business and get tools that you pay for. Don't just think that it has to be only free tools. Once people hear about pay where? So you may start out with a free one, but you may reach to a stage where you may have to invest in a particular tool to do well or earn more. All right. So Lakeisha, yes, definitely you have to have a toolkit and a toolkit for your various service areas. Hi, Sandra. Trying to build one. Trying to build what, Kerry? And then, do you know the VPN Super? No, I haven't heard of that one, but we can check that out. So you guys can check out that one and see. I can only afford the free one at the moment. Yes, and we have free tools that are quite adequate. There are some free tools that there's no need to get a paid one. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go out there and purchase tools. There are some free tools that you don't even need to get a paid one, but just know that at some point in time, you may need to. Okay, Kerry, I get you. You're building a toolkit, of course. And when you have been freelancing for a while, there are some tools that you start off with, and then you may change them out until you find ones that work well all the time. So that's what you're aiming for when you are learning about different tools. All right, so let's head on back over and see what this Psiphon. It took me a while to try to figure out how do I pronounce this thing. Right, so Psiphon, let's see what Psiphon or how Psiphon looks. Okay, so when you have downloaded Psiphon, so here we have the download page and you have downloaded it. As I said, it's an executable file. So since I have one here, I'm just going to click on it and it's going to open. So when it's trying to open, here you notice right here it opened and it was already disconnected. But when you're trying to open it, it will say connecting, or it may say connecting. If it does, just click disconnect. All right, so let me make this bigger. So it allows you to choose the country, and bear in mind it's a free tool, so it doesn't have every country in the world. So you can click this arrow, choose the country that you want to it seem to be you're connecting from. For instance, if you are trying to visit a website that is a US based website, and only people from the United States of America can access that website. Check and see if you see United States, choose that country, and then connect. And then it will say Psiphon is connecting. It may take you to another page. That's well. And here it has created, it's saying that this is the IP address that's been created for you to, to make you appear as if you're coming from or logging in from the United States of America. If I click show location, it's going to choose some random area in the US. El Segundo, I have never heard about that. Let's see where El wrong, and that seems like a Spanish word. I remember Segundo. Remember, oh, Sam, I'm logging in from California, guys. I'm in Cali, right? I'm in Cali chilling. So it will just choose a random city from wherever country you're logging in from, and from it picking up that particular country, you are fine. Now, if you want to go back and change, you can just close it, and then I will just search for it here in my search area. Psiphon, where are you? So I'm clicking on it. And as I said, here I can choose to change the country. So I want to, where should I visit? I feel like going to Singapore. So here I am in Singapore. All right. And it's going to redirect me and show me my IP address where I'm logging. I'm traveling, right, guys? I'm traveling. And it shows my IP address here, giving me that, and says I'm logging in from Singapore. Okay. So I actually couldn't remember any of those websites that I usually have trouble logging into. So what you can do is that if you know of a site that has given you trouble, given you problems with logging into, check it out. Check it out. Turn on your VPN, your Psiphon. When you log it, when you download it, turn it on, choose your country, and then visit that website and see what's going on. Please bear in mind, if you have your VPN on, remember that you have your VPN on. One time, guys, I kid you not, I forgot that I had on my VPN and I was trying to log into Gmail. Who can tell me what happened? I was trying to log into my Gmail account and it would not log me in. It says that I'm logging in from, what did it say? I almost got locked out of my Gmail because my VPN was on, and it knows that I'm not logging in from the same country because my VPN is on. So be aware that your VPN is on, and once you're finished visiting whatever website you wanted to check out or whatever video you may have wanted to watch, turn it off because it will mess you up when you're trying to log into other areas that know where you should be. So don't have the VPN on all the time. Turn it off when you're not using it. All right, so who's going to check out Psiphon? So I know that some of you may have your other VPNs, but you can check it out. It's always good to have several VPNs in your toolkit in case there's one that can't access the particular website. Note that Psiphon cannot access every website, but it's a potential. It has the potential to be able to access them. So don't say, Ava told me Psiphon can access everything. No, I didn't. I'll not claim that, right? So make sure that you test it and see what can happen. All right. So if this is Denise, I think this is Denise, count her in. All right. So Carrie is saying, what if you were actually in another country? Would you still get the message for Gmail? Yes, you would. You would. You would still get the message. Yes, of course. Gmail, even if you're logging in from a different device in the same country, Gmail is more secure than your bank. You know that, right? I don't know what they think we're keeping in our email, but Gmail is ridiculously secure. So yes, once you're logging in from a new device with Gmail or a different country into your Gmail, it is going to ask you, what's up? Suspicious activity detected. Is it you? You know, and you know that you have you have to match the number to the number on yourself. Oh my gosh, Gmail is who finds Gmail ridiculously secure and it's not a bank? I don't know. All right, so test out Psiphon and see how best you're able to access those sites or those streaming platforms, videos that you are unable to access. As I said, it can't access everything, but it's an option that you can use. Do some research on Google and check out some other VPNs that may be available as well. So, I always like to close these sessions by letting you know that if you want to be a part of my superb, fantastic community of freelancers, business people, people who are interested in learning about using the computer and the internet and having an online business, and you want to be a part of a community where you have support and help, you have more that you can call on to help you with anything that you need help with, you can reach out to me at acewithava@gmail.com and find out about my monthly membership program where you can be a part of my community. There's a monthly fee. You see the information here scrolling. So it's 3,000 Jamaican dollars per month and 20, or I should say, or 20 US if you want to pay in US to join this community. So you can send me an email at acewithava@gmail.com for more information. If you want to be on the mailing list to get reminders so that you don't miss the live session every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. here on my Facebook page, you can email me at acewithava@gmail.com so that I add you to the mailing list. All right. So thank you so much for those who continue to support by coming on live, engaging with the video, liking, sharing, commenting. I really appreciate it. Keep it up, and remember that don't be afraid to try new things, learn new skills. That's the only way you can earn more. You have to learn new skills. So make sure that you're identifying skills that you can offer, that you can use to create your own earning opportunities. All right, guys. So thank you and have a great rest of the night. Bye. Bye.